Mr. Bradley, a teacher at JHHS, was found dead in his room. Police were called at 7:48 a.m. and they arrived on the scene at 7:56 a.m. Items found around the body included a Starbucks cup, a bloody tissue, a bomb, DMSO pills, bullets, and a black Santa napkin.
Honestly, I have no idea what's going on in anything, but I like to pretend like I am, so it looks like I'm contributing, you know?
Based on this evidence and this staff meeting, it's best to believe that it's Miss Ceniceros, just because she's always wearing.
I'm listening to Daleth and Leslie. Don't know what's going on. I don't know.
I personally think it's Miss Thompson. Is that her name?
Our next mission was to get some evidence to examine, courtesy of Mr. Mora. But as we were examining closer, we noticed how there might be some traces of DNA left. So we got started on trying to get a sample. Potential gastrointestinal issues, which could explain
The murder weapon.
Meanwhile, we were trying to figure out what type of gun shot Mr. Bradley and compared evidence number 3 and 1 to see if it was shot from the same gun. And then we narrowed it down to possibly a shotgun. While analyzing the entry and exit wounds diagram, we noticed that the .45 matched our bullet and our exit wound, confirming he was shot from the front. So we found out that there was 2 different blood types found at the crime scene. Evidence number 2 blood type is B positive. Evidence number 8 and 9 blood type is O negative. After getting a blood sample from the victim, we found out that the blood type from the body is O negative, indicating that the suspect is B positive. Now we have to find out who has a blood type of B positive.
I don't remember anything in particular. I know it was about budgeting and stuff like that. It was a hot topic for a lot of teachers, especially in our department.
Yeah, we were in a meeting and they told us that they were gonna cut the budget.
They said something about defunding the English department, and Miss Johnson took exception to that.
I saw Mr. Bradley arguing with Mr. Lushak and then Miss Johnson.
Me and Bradley, we kind of was me, him, Lushak, and a few others, we're just talking about all the cuts, because they warned us, hey, we're going to cut teachers, blah, 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 and I'm a new teacher, so I was like, what do you mean? And then Bradley was like, well, why don't they just cut the English department, blah, blah. I'm like, hold up, homie. I wasn't trying to, but he did annoy me, I'm not going to lie to you, I was really annoyed by that.
And Miss Johnson?
Miss Johnson.
Miss Johnson.
Miss Johnson.
Miss Johnson has B positive blood, but we also found a bottle of DMSO, which was found in her room.
What about this bottle? That looks like
That's one of the cheerleaders left it in here, because it's for eggs and pains.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, since someone left it here, you wouldn't want to get that back, or at least
Well, because I'm a cheer coach, so I just they're gonna come back again.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I could have put it away. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. But I was just yeah.
Just looks a little bit suspicious, you know?
I'm sorry.
So we found the pill bottle in Miss Johnson's room, the one that was found near Mr. Bradley's body. And she says that it's from one of the cheerleaders, and I think it's kind of suspicious.
But Miss Johnson couldn't have done it alone.
We then did some blood testing and found that Miss Knight's DNA was found at the scene of the crime, and her initial story did not correlate with Mr. Wonderberg's.
I'm not really too suspicious of anyone, mainly Miss Knight a little bit, just because she's been so defensive lately. I don't know if she knows how this works, but she's been asking for too many warrants.
All I know is that what's her name was kind of suspicious. Miss Knight. Because I tried interviewing you twice already. Busy? But
Well, our suspicions that the people we think might be involved in this case are Miss Knight because she seems a little too suspicious. Because when we tried to interview her, she said that we needed to have a warrant, but we didn't really need a warrant if we're not going to search her classroom. So Miss Knight, better watch her back.
Miss Knight hasn't been living with since November, so
This monkey is weird. So weird.
what's going on? Alright. So, in conclusion, we think that Miss Knight and Miss Johnson killed Mr. Bradley